Check out MMOGO if you're looking to buy cheap, reliable NBA Live mobile coins. Click the link in the description and use the code BOBBY for 5% off. What's up, ballers? We are here with our video for the top 7 shooters that you guys can get for under 100K. So I know prices of coins are actually going up a lot right now, and there's also not a whole lot of content in the game, so it's probably harder to get good shooters for your lineup. I wanted to show you guys some players that have good shooting ratings other than just 3-point ratings. So I know a lot of people just go and look at 3-point rating and try to decide, okay, yeah, that's a good player. So what I tried to do is, like with my top 10 shooters video, I kind of tried to show you guys not only just their shooting rating, but also their shot streak, their shooting touch, all those different statistics that help make a good shooter. So with our first one right here, we've got 88 Klay Thompson from the All-Star program. So you can see he's got an 87 3-point rating, which is already pretty solid. It's better than my 94 Allen Iverson. But if we look at his hidden stats, he's also got a 93 shot streak, which is really, really good for an 88 overall card. And he's also got an 86 shooting touch, which is also really, really solid. So definitely somebody I would recommend picking up if you're having a hard time finding a good shooting guard for your big man lineup. Next, we've got 87 Kyle Korver from the Mobile Madness program. So you can see right here, he's actually got a 93-point rating. So even better than that Klay Thompson card. Still around the same price. He's a little bit more expensive, but the higher price tag I think will definitely be worth it. Looks like you can still get him for 90K, which is not bad at all. And for his hidden stats, he's actually got 91 shooting touch, which is another really solid rating for an 87 overall card. And he's got a 90 shot streak, which is even better than the 87 Klay Thompson that we were just looking at. So especially if you don't have Supremacy LeBron in your small ball lineup right now, this is probably somebody you want to pick up. Even if you do and you just like shooting 3-pointers more, you still might want to consider picking him up and putting him there instead of Supremacy LeBron. I know sometimes I just like to switch things up, so if you are looking for some variety and a good shooter, this is definitely one good place to go. At number 3, we've got 87 Campus Hero Eric Gordon, one of the older cards in the game, and because of how common Campus Heroes are right now, his price is way down from what it used to be. So he's actually going for as low as 70K right now, which is really cheap considering how good his stats are. He's got a 93-pointer. Now his shooting touch and his shot streak aren't quite as good as the others, but he's also significantly cheaper. So I would still recommend picking him up. I played with this card for a really long time in my small ball lineup. Definitely a really solid shooting guard for that position. And I think we might have a couple other players that can go there as well later on in the video. So this will give you some options if you're trying to choose between what the best option is for that lineup. Next up, we got another really solid Campus Heroes card, Jody Meeks. He's got an 88 3-pointer, so he's a shooting guard for the defensive lineup. Honestly, the Campus Heroes program is just loaded up with really solid players. There's so many good players. If you want to go a little bit higher in price and go for Doug McDermott and Jimmer, those are also two really reliable 3-point shooters. But as you can see, he's got an 88 3-point rating. Looking down at his hidden stats, also got a 90 shot streak, which is crazy good for a Campus Heroes card. Most of the cards made at that time didn't have great shot streaks, and he's also got an 80 shooting touch, which isn't amazing compared to the other cards, but definitely a really solid 3-point shooter. Probably one of the more underrated ones, just because most people don't know that much about him in the NBA, but definitely worth picking up if you need a good shooting guard for your defensive lineup. Next up, we got two really solid, really good 3-point shooting Kyle Korver cards. So obviously, he's one of the more loaded players in the game, at least when it comes to 3-point shooting. So first up, we've got the 95 3-point rated Campus Hero Kyle Korver. I played with this card for a really long time now. Because he is one of the older cards in the game, he only has a 50 shot streak. I think that's something they just put in because they didn't have the hidden stat yet, and so this was just the default number for a lot of cards, so that does help him. But he's also got a 95 shooting touch, so when you combine that with the 95 3-point rating, that still makes him an amazing 3-point shooter, even with the weak shot streak. I would still recommend picking this guy up for your shooting guard position in the shooting guard lineup. And then we actually have another Kyle Korver. So from the Signature Series, 88 3-pointer. Obviously, his base three-pointer is not quite as good, but definitely makes up for it with his shot streak and shooting touch. He has a 96 shot streak, which is ridiculously good for any 85 overall card, and he's also got a 94 shooting touch, which again is just insane for considering his overall. So this is probably the one I would consider picking up before the Campus Heroes one. But honestly, they're both going for so cheap, as low as 60K for the signature one. Looks like around 80K for the Campus Heroes one. Both of them definitely well worth the price tag, and definitely should be able to fit into your budget if you are running low on coins. And then lastly, we've got the 87 J.R. Smith playoff card. Now this card is really cheap right now because there are so many of it on the market. Now his three-point rating at first is not that impressive with an 86 three-pointer, but looking at his hidden stats, they definitely make up for it with a 92 shooting touch. Now we do already have a shooting guard in this video, the Jody Meeks Campus Hero. This just gives you another option, so if one of their prices rises or drops, you can easily switch it up and decide which of these that you want to get. But this is another really solid three-point shooter that you can get. Also, I think I forgot to say his shot streak is an 87, so still really solid for the price tag on him. That is my top 7 three-point shooters that you can get for under 100K a piece. Now, obviously, I probably missed some people that you guys think I should have put in there. There are definitely some Campus Hero, or not necessarily Campus Hero, Paul Pierce cards that made the honorable mention list, but they did have that 85 shot streak, and their shooting touch wasn't great either, so they didn't make it in the video, but there are definitely a few of those. So if there's any others that you guys think that I missed, make sure to comment those down below, and we're going to see if we can get 400 likes on this video. But that's going to be about it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe if you did, and I will see you guys next time.